Hi there, Rabbi. What an impressive collection of snacks that you have with you.
Why, thank you, Joe.
They all seem very healthy. I myself have my leftover Mardi Gras pretzels. And with that, we go into yet another How to Be Jewish in 30 Seconds. And what are we going to talk about today?
When Passover begins, Joe, you won't be able to eat any chametz, any leaven products.
So, Chametz, explain to this poor Gentile who likes to have his cookies.
Certainly, during the festival of Passover, we are asked to stay away from products that have yeast or leavening in them, or wheat products, or something that could get leavened by getting wet. The rules about leaven are very extensive, as everything is in Judaism. However, our purpose is not to make it complicated. Our purpose really is to simplify what it means to observe the Passover by staying away from products that have yeast and would rise or have leaven in them, which are bread products or any breads or cookies or crackers. So there's lots of things that come under that broad heading of leaven. However, let's simplify. If you stick to the products, vegetables, then you don't have to worry about leaven because they don't have any leavening in them. So you're welcome to eat all kinds of grains, and this includes rice, by the way. There's a misconception about why rice was prohibited during Passover, and that's over now. So one can eat rice during Passover. Oh, but we want to simplify things. It's the holiday of Passover. It observes the exodus from Egypt, the Israelites being freed from slavery and heading out on the journey towards the promised land. And on the way, they receive the Torah, the Ten Commandments. Lots of things happen. So during that week, we are going to refrain from eating bread. Plain and simple. Don't be concerned with all the complicated rules and what grandmother said and what people said, because then you're just going to shrug your shoulders and you're going to say, this isn't what I bought. This is too complicated. So what I'm asking us to do is pick something and refrain from that product during the 7 days of Passover.
Like giving up something for Lent.
Exactly. Only instead of giving up anything at random, we're looking at a product that has leavening, that has risen. So it would be bread, it would be cake, it would be cookies. And you don't have to give all of them up. The idea is to remind ourselves of the Exodus and to pick one thing that's symbolic for us. And you pick the one product that you want to not have that would remind you of the holiday. I would also add, you're not required to eat matzah for the holiday of Passover. The matzah is eaten only during the Seder. The other times it's voluntary.
And everybody I know loves matzah and looks forward to it appearing on the grocery store shelves. So,
And there's nothing that says you can't eat matzah all year round. You can eat it, and you can eat it during Passover. However, there's a misconception out there saying you have to eat matzah. No, matzah then is a substitute for bread. So if you want to eat and you're not eating bread, you'd add matzah to your diet during the 7 days. However, my message is really very, very simple. Find a leavening product, bread, cake, cookies, and remind yourself that it's Passover and say, I'm not going to eat this during Passover.
well, there's one thing you don't have to remind me of, and that's your good advice, Rabbi. Thank you once again, and happy Passover.
Just keep in mind that if you have a totally vegetarian diet, you don't have to worry about leaven at all.